I'm using now the... I'm using now the CPU instead. But it's annoying. So everything looks to work here. Hey, beta to lore. So the procedural generation looks working. Navigation mesh. Wow, incredible generation this one, right? Fuck. Wow, it's super open. Yeah, the generation is working. I hope the live stream is not dying. Really, man, Streamlabs, what a piece of shit of software. It's incredibly bad. It's incredibly bad. Okay, navigation mesh is working. Everything looks working. What I'm gonna do is a couple of things. I'm gonna put the world spawner as... Oh, it was in debug. Ah, no, it was not in debug. Okay, so the difference is what I wanted to do is in this class is to use the debug again, basically to don't calculate the crash because it's the expensive part, and to see if everything works, etc. So we are gonna take this, and my question is, this is the grass generation, multi-thread, spawn grass, spawn decals. I'm wondering, so if we are in debug, we don't calculate this, but I do believe we should still. Do we want cinematic? Maybe. I'm thinking where to start in a debug process. I would say I would start I think the navigation mesh needs to be, I think it's this. I think it's very simple. I think it's actually this. So if we are debugging, we don't calculate the crash, we don't spawn the decals, we don't the multi-thread, but we are still running the different things. So this maybe makes more sense. So let's try the same with the debug mode. Invalid data, my balls are invalid data. Shut up. Stop being a pain in the ass constantly. So we are gonna close this just to save some memory, and let's put this in debug mode. Dismiss. And let's press play. Now the mesh is generated. Yeah, I see the navigation mesh is being calculated. Obviously the loading screen removes before loading the level because it's in debug mode.
Get ready, DNA hunter.
I'm assuming this.
Travel to the north.
Oh, I went to the
choose
ass.
between the two gates. You will need a specific DNA type for each gate.
That's
Do
an
you
interesting
remember when
point of view.
dying was a problem for humanity? You're one of those
First-person
lucky
view.
individuals where dying is just a formality.
Beyond that
Remember
little
to
bug,
steal enough ancestors' technology before it happens.
the world looks generated without... Okay, so one thing is breaking performance on Pi is all these spheres to check basically who has been spawn there waiting, like these dudes. And also I believe there is a dormant check. Yeah, those are also annoying, so we are gonna start cleaning up also the debuggers basically in all the other classes, because that's painful. Ya, el Steam se fue a la mierda. Es puto OBS. It's fucking shit, man. So what we want to do is to go here. Any plant, Narcae as well. Get. I think it's get dormancy. Okay, maybe not. Let's go here. And let's put get dormancy. Okay, so this is one. We are gonna stop this process. It's not needed. That's debugged already. The other one is let me see, get the dormancy of this motherfucker, which also is now gone. I don't know what is this fucking custom event. Okay, that custom event is very important. So we don't need this, but we need the other. Anything else? Doesn't look like. Looks like we are good there. I'm wondering about no, ancestors, enemy. I think they are the enemies. Yeah, the enemies here, they have in the end of the logic, they have something that tells me what is the difficulty of the enemies, and it's a sphere debug, which is this, and this is the enemy ID color. So we are not gonna draw this anymore right now. So we're gonna remove this. We can also start cleaning up some shit here. The enemies is not yet done. I started yesterday, but I can show you what is the process already, which is basically just these boxes here, which has basically the begin play, I think. No, begin play is what is not done yet. All the physical animation, get controller, sound hit on floor, spawn decal, sound hit, and impact hit data. But still, these to be cleaned, so at some point that will happen, starting from the begin play. Basically, the begin play, a way of optimizing this is the characters are spawned there, but they are not initialized there. So basically, with that, you avoid the controller to run unneeded data and unneeded processes. I hope the music, I think the music is really not relevant now. So basically, until the init tag is not set, there is no important processes going on beyond checking players nearby, which is what makes them to get active. At that moment, the init tag is going to be granted, and that is when it starts to calculate whatever they consider they need to calculate. So basically, I'm going to start putting this thing here. This checks the enemies nearby and starts looping, and check if there is valid pawns there, and checks what is the closest actor there. The closest is the one that is going to define the minimum distance to be considered to be active, that AI. So basically, it's like creating an AI pool, and you can ask what is the advantage of doing this rather than spawning. Spawning usually is expensive, and it's less expensive to do this waiting without any process than spawning later down the line a lot of things. So these are just waiting. There are other moments where I'm actually spawning, but the initial level is just a simulation, basically. So all the things are simulated with my own logic, but oh no, what the hell? I see. Okay. So we can put this here. And let's... Oh, I see. That's the begin play. Then we calculate this. And we are gonna put this event on the top, which is the checking enemies nearby, which is all this logic here. And what we are gonna do now is to grab this reference, which is myself as an enemy. And here, this is interesting. I'm wondering why I'm doing a seed. I think I'm using this seed. Oh yeah, because later I can use this seed to make personalities. I want to start making personalities on AI. That's cool. I like this. I like the idea of personalities. I think I should explore this. I mean, I did that before, but I want to redo it with different personalities that drives the enemies in different ways. That's actually really cool. We will get there. Okay, so we are gonna keep moving here to the I'm wondering why I'm doing... Oh yeah, you see there is no collision, anything is happening there, but in the moment they are initialized is when the magic happens. So this is all this event, all this. We can maybe, I would say this is a function. I would define this as a function, and this I would expose this, which now is this number. So we can put this here. And this is minimum distance to activate AI. Minimum distance from closest player. And this function is gonna be activate AI by player distance. Cleaner. So here we keep going with the initializer. I don't know what I'm doing here. Generate overlap. No, we don't need that. This is the difficulty. Interesting that I put it there. I'm not sure why, but basically, yeah, I'm reading the difficulty there. So whatever, fair enough. I don't find a strong reason to yes or no in this order. So let's keep going with the next timer. And this timer is an interesting one. Why I'm getting players there? Let's see. Server actors. I'm wondering what I'm doing here. I'm not completely sure. Oh, I'm checking who are my actors every every how much, because this is not the cheapest. This can be done smartly, or smarter than this, but right now is what we got. Yeah, I'm wondering why I'm doing this. I remember a bit. I think because I need to check when it's not valid, they just run away. Yeah, yeah. And I'm doing this every 20 seconds. Sorry, yeah, 20 seconds, so it's not that relevant. That's okay. And I also do that in the initializer on init, so we got all the actors there. Why they are replicated, I think it's not relevant neither to replicate them, but before breaking things I'm gonna keep it because the AI happens on server, so not completely sure. This adds the physical animation. I would do this differently though, because this also consumes CPU and GPU power, but happens only after initialize. But maybe I would activate this after a specific distance is reached, so you don't need to run physical animation until, you know. And also maybe this should happen only from spine 1. Anyway, here we set the materials. For this mesh, we grant the ability they are able to receive hits, and these are the different readers. On possess, we make him to have the grant gameplay tag in it, and that's what fires the rest of the logic, and then automatically tries to randomly. I would like to collapse this. Yeah, I'm gonna collapse this shit. Yeah, this crap is gonna be can be a function. This function is gonna be activate random ability I guess. Yeah, that's cool. I can recycle this at some point. It's random. It's, yeah. So if we go back here onto the event graph, wherever I am here, we can see what happens on possess. So we can actually put this. At some point I want to organize this in a specific order, because this goes actually first, something like this, and this happens later down the line. So we can take all this stuff and put it here. Here I save get controller on server. Wherever are you? We'll find you. Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna blame you to be there. It's your choice. You are a free blueprint. Okay, so here we activate the physical animation. I would say, for the sake of being organized, oh, it's together. I'm stupid. Then the materials. Okay, getting there. We grant the ability, and then we start to check our different things. This part is annoying. All this is not used, so we can destroy all this shit. All this is actually used. Not this though. This is death. This is death. This is not used. This is used. Interesting that the minimum shield is 1. Yeah, I understand why. And then we got this core. And we can put here on ability activated. And we can put this like maybe like bluish, darker. And we put this 32 bubble and color in the bubble. And we put that here. The death part, maybe I tackle that later. But yeah, basically force to destroy, I don't know if it's even used. I don't think so, but whatever. Maybe it's used from the controller. You never know these things. We are gonna delete all this stuff here. This is the ragdoll. Oh, stay there. This is the skeletal mesh component. This is basically to change the attributes of the physical animation for the ragdolls on death. And this takes, this removes the heart inside. Joder. Yeah, this basically, oh, fuck off. And this change the material to the dissolving material when they die. Okay, back to the big gameplay. I'm just rambling a bit. So, okay. We want this. This is death. We want this little part of logic to be basically yeah, let's collapse this into collapse nodes. No, don't like it. I think I can fix this. Are we... This looks the same to me in both. So we can call this health. And remove the first input. So that's tidy. Or tidier, at least. Okay. We move forward. If we go now to the event graph, we can disconnect this. We can call this health, for example. Health and death. So beautiful and poetic. Health and death. What is this? Oh, that's kind of interesting. I like it. Yeah, of course. One, this is... this is stupid as well. But anyway, whatever. Huh. The armor doesn't regenerate. Okay, cool. I don't care. It's like actually doesn't make sense doing this, but kind of stupid. So here I'm changing depending on the armor or the shield or whatever. Very simple. I really don't like this thing here though. But anyway, let's collapse this node and let's put the condition as death, and this is basically shield logic. Let's put this shield maybe, I don't know, like this. Okay, we can put these two guys here like so, and now we check if it's patrolling, because if it's patrolling automatically I possess the player, otherwise we'll wait to the tag to be active. This server shit shouldn't be called server. This is constantly checking. Yeah, let's recall this stuff because this is stupid as hell. Dynamic tick event. Multicast dynamic tick event and server dynamic tick event. This is basically the way I optimize my AI by the distance they are. They tick at different rates. So at some point it's just a very just pure simulation. Almost nothing is happening on the GPU whatsoever. It's just a simulation of what the AI is doing. Once they are closer and closer, they start to tick, they start to have things visible, and so on. This part here scares my fucking mind. This shit is horrible and scares me, and I'm wondering what I know what it is actually. I just don't want to cope with it. I don't want to deal with this right now. Basically here I'm saying after this time, which is, I don't know, 15 minutes, if you are far, get closer or kill yourself. That's basically what I'm doing in order to don't have AI doing nothing there. I want to optimize everything. So that's a bit of the logic happening there. Not proud, not shame neither, but it's true that logic in the very end is a bit fucking mess. But hey, what can I do? It works. So maybe interesting. I'm not using that one. That's cool. I want to start deleting some variables that maybe I'm not using. This one is used. This one is used. This one is used. This one is used. This one is not. Oh, the other one is used. Enemy ID. Oh, but I like it. No, I like it. I like enemy ID. Go back. Mistake. It's a color. And that color is how I identify that later. Out actor, signature ability. I'm using this shit, actually. Where? Show me where. Show me where the fuck are you using that, because I did this signature ability, which is every enemy has a ability that they prefer as they favorite, but I don't know. I don't know if I even implemented that signature ability. Oh yeah, but the question is, yeah, I see. I see. So if I go to BT Guardian, oh, defined by BT. Oh, say, okay, so I should rename this because otherwise it's confusing. I'm gonna put here signature in capital letter because I didn't. Joder, macho, seriously. No, forget it. Like this. So now some behavior trees can use this signature ability rather than this one. And the signature ability is how they start, is the first thing they do. So that's kind of interesting. And this should be, for example, an animation, you know, like in many of these guys. Like, yo, what's up? I'm gonna fuck your ass, you know? But right now, I only use this for the Guardians, but yeah, it's cool to have it. So nothing to delete there. In combat, I think even there is a lot of shit here going on. All of this is needed, man. Than that one. This one, yes. AI data. Target. My spawner. Base damage, yeah. Enemy type. Enemy type. Enemy type? I think I'm not using this. This one, yes, for sure. Wait on spot, animation speeds. Temporal cover actor. I don't like this. Anyway. Behavior tree, material index. Animation montages for sure. With constant root motion. Yeah. Impact radius, yes, I understand the value of that. My target. Wait. My spawner is used? But I start to be concerned. Okay, fair, but then, oh, it's different. No, it's not. What the fuck is this? This is not used, man. Okay, bye. Distance, enemy ID. Health on death. What is this? Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. Okay. I just diverted into the enemy. I don't know why. I was in the world generation thing. I wanted to... Oh yeah, I see. I wanted to remove the spheres there. To be able to debug this better. So if I save all this now. And I close this shit. And I press play here as debug. Light rotator widget. What is this? Light rotator. I don't care. No, it's okay. I don't need that. It's from Niagara bullshit. So this should run. Now it's calculating navigation mesh. And obviously it's gonna be slow until the nav mesh is done. But once the navigation mesh is done.
Hey, DNA Hunter. I hope you had a good breakfast.
Okay,
because
I'm in
we
the
are
ass
going to
again.
fight like hell here.
I need to
Collect as
investigate
much
that.
DNA as you can, and head to the east or to the west gate. No shame in dying. Who cares anyway when embryo pods can offer you eternal life, right? Just make sure to steal enough ancestors' technology before your death.
The nav mesh should be already done. So I'm not completely sure about. Oh, there we go. So if I check this, oof, bad idea. No, okay. Yeah, it's calculated. That's cool. Are you using motion warping tool? Not yet. Not at this moment. Well, I'm inside the character. I don't know why. I will get there in a minute. Okay. Everything is almost working. Now the situation with the character there, I think it's related with the cinematic. I think it's related with the cinematic actually. So if I go here to the world spawner. Oh, thank you. I just do my own math. I just do my own logic. Most of the cases, all these kind of fancy things and stuff, you can do that with math. Like depending on the distance of the enemy and depending on the moments you want to actually modify root motion, scale and speed of the animation, you just do it. You just design with that in mind. The less plugins, tools, systems that they are not your own systems you use, the better over time, in my experience. So you understand exactly what you are doing rather than relying into black boxes. Of course, if you can use machine learning, cloth deformation, blah blah blah, and works. But most of the things we see in these Unreal demos are very encapsulated in very specific use cases. Like, you remember the first demo of Nanite, it was all in rocky places with no foliage. The first demo of Ancient of the Valley or Valley of the Ancient, where we saw run motion, it was just putting a hand in top of a rock. Alright. The Lumen demos, it were demos with no foliage neither. The machine learning cloth deformation, it is using a specific character trained in that specific environment. Are all these tools great to build on top? Of course they are. Do you need them? Maybe not. That's what I'm trying to convey. Like, sometimes you can do your own shit by your own. For example, we have now the procedural world generation. I don't know the name. The procedural framework. It's fucking great. It's multi-thread as well. It's fucking cool. Do we need that on CRETE? We don't think so at this moment. Because it doesn't communicate with our system. Many things can go wrong. And we are using multi-thread as well. We are using procedural generation as well. We have our own set of rules. We have our own way of building things. So technology is great, but creativity is always greater, if that makes sense, in my opinion. That's why all this fucking AI bullshit is a fucking facade. is the most stupid trend and hype I never seen in my entire life. After NFTs crap and after Web3 stupidity, later comes AI bullshit, because again, there is no magic wand of creativity on that. It is just a copycat, sophisticated collage machinery, like a slot machine basically. If you put that to make your own couple of Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok images in AI, good for you. You will get some crazy designs. Now, if you want to integrate that into a long-term project with systems, with art direction, with different C++ and libraries talking to each other and sending data to each other, and you rely on mid-journey crap, ChatGPT misleading information and code, you are basically putting potentially a virus inside your project, a silent killer that in the very beginning you don't notice, but once you start iterating and months go, you will see how everything starts to fall apart, because you don't know what the fuck is going on, neither in coding, neither in art direction. For example, you think like a design of, I don't know, a Greek god meets biopunk, blah blah blah, and you see something quite, as I say about AI, fireworks. Basically, they always grab your attention because they are flashy, but there is no substance. It's a fucking firework, man. It's gonna grab your attention, it's gonna kick your dopamine, it's gonna say, wow, so fucking cool, but there is nothing beyond the cool moment. There is nothing. This is not connected with a backstory, with an exploration, with different designs, with an understanding of the shape, composition, proportions of your own style. It's just something completely isolated that looks cool, but doesn't work over time. So you need to be extremely careful with technology in general, even more when that technology takes from you the creative process. And let's be fucking clear, putting prompts is the farthest thing you can imagine from a creative process. A 5-year-old kid can do better than most of the people out there. So I want to be clear with, good for technology, better for fucking brains, our human brains, that they are able to abstract information, to detach ourselves from processes, and to be able to create something new from a mix of our experiences, emotions, opinions, ideologies, studies, goals, that AI can't and will never do, by definition, not by opinion, by the own definition of that. So my little rant about technology, be extremely careful, because what you see out there is just the tip of the iceberg. Now, in big projects, careful with that, very careful with that. In art, because one reason, in programming, because other reasons. But in general, it's a problematic tool at this moment. Not even to mention all the ethical implications. That means that that technology can be only and only used with the stolen, copyrighted, with no consent and credit data and images of other people that never said yes to that and never was asked to that. So, of course, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that fucking shit. To the bone, really. Like, no, dude. Don't tell me bullshit. Don't tell me that you, CEO of Silicon Valley, you want to make a better world, setting a company as a non-profit 1 year, and the next year you just put a small fee, right, in every of your 5 million users monthly. Fuck off. Fuck off, you moron. And then do a video saying, no, I want to democratize. You want to democratize your fucking balls. That's what you want to democratize. That's not democratizing. It's democratizing to, no, I take your art because I'm a Democrat. I like to take your fucking art and sell it in different pixels and patterns because, hey, you can't know anymore who I'm stealing from, right? Because rather than stealing £1 million from one person, I just steal £1 from 1 million persons, right? So you basically homeopathically attempt of spread the steal and the theft into 1 million points of data, correct? So no one can catch you, motherfucker. Fuck off. Exactly, devils is in the details. And now the CEO of ChatGPT go to the court to say, no, we need to regulate this crap. Yeah, right now, right? After going open source, right? After selling this to, I don't know, how many billions to fucking Google. Fuck off, man. What the fuck are you talking about? First talk, then fucking go open source. Why now regrets? The regrets can be avoided with a bit of public opinion, with a bit of public debate, with a bit of regulation before. Hey, yo, no one can stop progress. Yeah, look what happened with fucking Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Progress, right? Fuck off. A lot of talkers, a lot of gurus of AI that want to fucking put you FOMO, fear of missing out, because they can capitalize with that crap. Nah, man. We know where you come from. You just go to these LinkedIn profiles and then you see all this kind of AI enthusiasts. What they were doing 2 years ago, most likely NFT crap, Web3 crap, marketing crap, bullshit crap. And now they see the AI as a new opportunity of doing fucking nothing and making money from doing nothing in their lives. There is the door. Go. Nah. And I got emails about this bullshit of, hey, you want to optimize your company using AI? What the fuck are you trying to do? Have you seen me on LinkedIn in the last 6 months? Did you do your fucking homework before sending me a private message? It's incredible. Next week I'm going to a panel in London, a debate about AI. I have it here. I don't know. And it's gonna be interesting one. I don't know if I'm gonna find it or not. Events. Oh, but this is not London. Oh, it's London. So Tuesday. I don't know what is it. Nah, it's bullshit, man. Ah, yeah, it's this one, I believe. Yeah, there we go. And these guys are great, and they are smart, and I can't wait to talk. But this is important, to talk. Not to say, hey, yo, adapt or be left behind. Actually, it's at 6:30, so that's cool because I have a meeting at 5. But yeah, just little rant about AI and technology. AI prompter. That's the shortest career I never seen in my life. AI prompter that can be replaced in 2 weeks by ChatGPT. The stupidest thing I've seen in my life, man. But I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I know they're kind. Literally, like in 2021, 2022, I count around 30 to 40 private messages or emails about monetizing the Cito Juna or a later stage CRETE to sell NFTs as cosmetics or to make the Cito Juna as an NFT. I didn't answer. I mean, if I answered, it would be incredibly rude. Actually, a couple of them I was quite rude because they said a couple of things that annoyed me a lot, but many of them I didn't answer. Funnily enough, I don't know if one or two, I think 2 of them, 2 years later, they sent me another message about optimizing productivity using AI. You see, NFT bros becoming AI bros from the day, night to the day, next day. It's the fucking same shit, man. And what is gonna be the next thing? Quantum computers? Just wait for it, you will see. The world is full of crap, man. The world is full of fucking empty brains trying to sell you shit without... They sell you a technology they don't know even how it works. It's incredible, man. I've been using AI from 2015 in VFX, at ILM, for example, later at DNEG, in my projects. I don't get it. I don't get the stupidity, dude. Oh yeah, NFT in China, Thailand. I saw a lot of that as well. It's a spam, man. I don't know. They even got my WhatsApp. I got messages in WhatsApp like, how the fuck you get my number? About hey, we saw a project that I did in 2014 called Summer, a short film. Telling me if they want to do snippets of that and split profit as to mint NFT. Just the word mint gives me sweat. Or drop. Hey, I'm gonna drop. You don't drop things. You release things. You love things. You don't drop shit, man. Unless you hate the thing you do, you don't drop. You release, motherfucker. I don't drop shit, dude. I fucking release with big letters. I don't drop shit. I drop a shit in the toilet, but I don't drop my work, you know? My work goes with fucking care and love of me and all the people that work in the project, and is put where it needs to be put. In a marketplace, in festivals, in a big screen, in a small screen, in a phone, I don't care, but I don't drop and mint shit, man. What world we are living? What world we are living? Fucking hell, man. In 2018, I worked with two friends, one on mobile RPG to show in a game event in Brazil. We were looking back for sponsors. These China guys came and said they would only help us if we include NFTs. Stay away. Yeah, stay away. The best thing you can do is to gain yourself as someone authentic, even if you lose money. I lost money. I said no to juicy offers, very well paid shit, and I said no, dude, I wouldn't feel okay with that. No, I don't want to do that. I'm only working now in another game because I believe in that other game. I think it's cool, and it's something that I feel I want to do because it's honest. Now, I got offers of other projects, Web3, Metaverse, NFTs, AI, fuck off. I don't answer. I prefer to don't answer because I know myself, and I don't want to neither, be rude, but what the fuck are you saying, man? Obviously, in neither of these projects you will hear about them at any moment because they will have a use base of 20 people. That's the reality. Yeah, it's insane. It's the people is losing their minds. I'm not exaggerating when I say that I think we are gonna see this moment of history of one of the lowest in art creation of humanity, and we will make fun of it in the same way we see Middle Age art as something that we went backwards. We were good in classical Greece, where proportions, anatomy was incredibly good, and then again fucking religion just destroy everything, and humans were not the center, and proportion, anatomy, perspective was completely broken for almost 1000 years. So, and we see that as personally a shame. Like, we could do way better, and Middle Age was a very dark age for humanity. I think now we are in a situation that we are losing our sense of value as humans. We are starting to don't love ourselves and our own creativity. Of course, many people say, oh, this is cool, I love this, but we should cultivate and curate more what we want to be as humans. Because pressing a button and saying this is cool, it doesn't help us, to be honest. It just destroy our sense of what is quality, what is good. And this is something that you need to train. If you stop training your judgment, it's gonna be really hard later in the future to come back to that. It's very simple. So we need to be very, very careful, because the silent killer of AI is not just the industry, it's our sense of identifying what is good versus what is bad. We can be in this moment where we are gonna lose our mind so much with all the amount of contamination and saturation of content, but we lost the control. Myself, I can't play a game more than 1 hour if I get bored or if I don't solve a puzzle. This is not normal. This is not normal. This is not me just, oh no, you are getting older. No man, this is, we are going in a direction of our brains are constantly bombarded with fast food content. Do you think it's normal to be obese with 20 years old in United States because you eat hamburgers all the fucking day? You think that is normal? This is not about a generational gap or because all people always complain. No man, this is a real problem, dude. The same thing that is happening with the food industry and the crap we eat is happening with the art and the content industry right now. So we need to be very careful, because it's gonna be hard to come back. You think now all these problems that we got, one of the biggest reasons of death is heart attack, because fucking bad diet. We are gonna have basically a cultural heart attack in the following 10 years if we are not very careful with that. Just go to the cinema. Check the crap we got there. Go to the video games. The golden age that we got 10 years ago in video games with tons of masterpieces is gone. It's gone. Unfinished games, NFT crap, Web3 shit, mixing franchises one to each other into this metaverse kind of hype. We are losing that. We are losing that. Anyway, just that's it. Stop it. Stop it. It's like some news, they said Ubisoft could be testing in-games ads for NFT. They tried, but it was backslashed. They said, what the fuck are you doing, man? They stopped it. It was true. Yeah. Yes. And the motherfucker said, gamers don't get it. Fuck off, dude. What the fuck are you saying, man? Are you fucking stupid? No, I don't care. It's always nice to catch up with this. I knew this, but the funny part is that the executive of Ubisoft, after the Quartz bullshit, this crap, he got the fucking massive iron or adamantium balls of, rather than saying apologies, this was a mistake, he has the fucking ego of saying, gamers, your fucking clients, dude, the people you are selling your fucking shitty game, to say gamers don't get it. This is outrageous. This is nonsensical bullshit. How the fuck you commit a mistake, everyone says this is crap, we won't do this, and you treat your audience, your client, as the dumb people there. How, in what universe this makes sense? This is something that makes sense to say publicly. Gamers don't get it. Fuck off. You don't get it. You don't get it. When millions of people say no to something and you say yes, consider that maybe you are the problem, not the 1 million people. That's why democracy works sometimes. So it's incredible, man. It's insane. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so tired of so much shit, man. Okay, so this is the final test. The final test is gonna be the interesting one. I'm gonna kill all this. I'm very worried as well at the same time, because. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna destroy all the crap. Look at that, man. I don't even need to read it. I don't care. Look, look, look. Oh boy, this is pure gold. Buy. He's struggling to delete it, eh? Oof. I'm wondering if it's gonna be broken or not. I think no, because I'm not calling any process. I think everything is encapsulated there, but who knows, man. And this shit as well, in theory. Boom. This is the entire world generation. This. Pimba. And things now should move faster and better. NFT sucks. I'm with you, beta. Stupid, this nonsense. Oh, you own a little piece of part in the blockchain. Congratulations, man. You are so important now. Is okay. The last thing is maze spawn, but I think I can. I think I can delete this shit. Compile. Let's go. Boom. Okay. A scary moment. Oh yeah. I wanted to check also. I want to play this actually as not debug. So let's try this shit now.
Get ready, DNA hunter. Travel to the north
that works. So I
and
guess it's
choose
something
between the two gates.
in the cinematic.
You will need a specific DNA type for each gate. Do you remember when dying was a problem for humanity? You're one of those lucky individuals where dying is just a formality. Remember to steal enough ancestors' technology before it happens.
I have no energy. DNA suit is drained.
And the generation seems to work as well. Cool generation. So good news, it's super clean now, the world generation. AI should be around there. Wow, there's a lot of people there. At some point someone should come to me. Yeah, this guy. Obviously it's gonna be slow because I'm... But we got this working. So one class clean. Another class. Recuerdo que en la última compañía que estuve tratando de meter esa basura con un proyecto de UV. Joder. Disgusting, man. Disgusting. But we are lucky that finally, one of the good things, the only good thing of AI, it is like it wiped out NFTs from the map. That's the only good thing, man. Now we need something to wipe out AI. Quantum computing. Quantum computing. You will see, you will see. I'm so bored and tired of this crap, man. You can't imagine. Okay, we cleaned that class. This is really cool, man, to see. This is really cool to see. I don't want to save this. Okay, so now that we got the world generation working, what is next? What a moment of maybe keep going with the enemy, but I want to actually do a final pass in the world generation, world spawner. I'm also gonna rename this. And what is this class in levels? Okay, fine. War spawner. We can call this initializer. We are gonna call this maze gem. Foliage gem. And pro gem. Okay, that's better now. This is where this fails, but and this here, okay, this makes sense. This delay, maybe it's not even needed, man. Where I remove the loading screen though? I think I remove it actually here. So I don't find a good reason to wait too much here. Okay, all this makes sense to me now. Let me see, init, debug, spawner. What is this? I'm using this? Oh, maybe yes. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I'm not using this, eh? I'm gonna leave it just in case. We can delete variables. I'm using the origin. Oh, yeah. When I find these ones, what I do is... Okay. What? Oh, of course. I see. And what is the type? World static. So we delete, we make an array here, and we say world static, and now we can delete this. Really? Uy. Makes sense. I was thinking that now is superior to another task. Sometimes I got this kind of, should I delete that? But if it's not reference, I'm thinking if it's reference in other place. We will check this again after deleting all this. Yeah, I see. Tall grass and load, what is this? What the fuck? I got a lot of shit, man. Incredible, eh? The amount of variables this class had. Holy shit. This is a lot of memory use. So that's why it's super important to remove every variable even if it's not used. Maze points, enemy points. Grid points, tasks. Move grass around, all plants, distance, I don't know what the fuck is all this. Out item. Yeah, these are the stop up. These ones are gonna be used most likely. Array index, priority, new variable 7. Noise value. Woo. Holy fuck. Current point. Array index. Latest. New variable temp. Hostia. Oh. I don't like. Oh. No. Don't do it. Who is using new variable temp? Okay, I don't wanna fight against you. I don't wanna lie. I don't wanna fight against you. I believe you. New variable 10. New variable 11. Out item. Point subgrid. These are gonna be useful. I feel it because these are part of the generation. Distance point. Micro points. Micro points. Okay. I believe you. Points of foregrass, this is the one used. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I remember now things. ID. New variable 11. There we go. Path C. I know path C. Hate. Width. Found. Points level generation. Active. Tile module actors. Minimum of grass. Repeat paths, limit path calculation. I know these guys. Main temple actor. Decals. Fuck off. Debug. I know this one. Temple cell array. For sure. Temp cells. Of course. Minimap to D. Yes, baby. 0. 0 is what the fuck is this? Oh, I see. Okay. Fair enough. I need them. Yeah, this is to create the pixel textures. Okay. Hey, is Chris going to hire? I actually hire some freelancers, but it's more in the modeling and assets at this moment and music. In terms of programming, we are 2, but mainly at this moment me, unless Jay is not really busy because he works more in the weekends. But yeah, maybe we scale in 6 months or so at some point, maybe. New variable 12. This is gonna be a texture, right? Motherfucker, it's the texture, right? Tell me that you're the texture. I knew it. So you're gonna be minimap. Material, I believe. Cinematic opening, of course. Mass recession. I know you. Okay, compile. And we need to do another check to be sure that we are not destroying things. So let's check that. Very weird start. Okay.
Hey DNA Hunter. I hope you had a good breakfast because we are going to fight like hell here. Collect as much DNA as you can and head to the east or to the west gate. No shame in dying. Who cares anyway when embryo pods can offer you eternal life?
Does it make sense
right?
to use AI's focus actor
Just make sure to still
As the
enough
target
ancestor
reference.
technology before your death.
Rather than setting an object blackboard key instead, is the same. Whatever is easier for you. What I don't understand very well is to use AI's focus actor as the target reference. I mean, you need the reference to set the focus first. Correct? The way I do it is I just set my target and that target is the focus, if you want to do it that way. Okay, so we got this working. Generation looks working. I see everything generated in the world. But you can set it in the controller and have less dependencies on your behavior tree. Oh yeah, I set up that in the controller. Yeah, I don't want to dive too much into the controller because it's yet an unclean class, but basically yeah, I do this in the controller. Add AI in combat, send to controller, and send this target to the animation blueprint to do all the logic to look at the target and all the stuff. But this basically happens here after a bit of extra checks. This is a class I need to clean, as you can see. But yeah, tags and then I set this here. And then I think I also clear the focus here as well. Yeah. Invalidate the handles and forget timer and yeah. Yeah, I don't do that in the behavior. If that's what you mean, I do it in the controller in my case. The behavior tree already is quite complex. So yeah, you can put that there better. Yeah, basically what defines to be roaming to the first thing that, well, there is a chance that finds your back and is gonna try to fuck you. Target actor is set and can't see enemy is set, but the target actor is the one that really rules here. Otherwise, when the can't see enemy is not set but the noise is set, the combat is not set but the target actor is not set. Actually no, it's this one. When the target actor is set and the can see enemy is not set, is when you're gonna chase the target, and if it's less, it's gonna try to do something else, and then it's gonna jump into combat right after that. Also, I'm wondering what is the real need for target distance floats in behavior tree, because for checks we can also focus actors on decorators. I do that on the service. Basically in the service I have my distance between my target and myself, and that is what fires the different attacks later on. Like for example here, in less than 4 meters is a good candidate of doing a block, a dodge or a close attack. When, well, there are different ways, I'm checking this all the time. Here is the attack basically, close attack. This is how I weight them. But yeah, but vectors, yeah, you can, it's the same. I mean, you can do this in many ways. I just want to have the flow to see visually in one value the distance rather than comparing vectors. I do the compare vectors. Again, I don't want to dive too much into the services because it's a fucking mess, but basically basically I'm comparing the vectors here, or the distance, it doesn't matter, it's the same. And then I use that to drive my AI with using a assign function with some randomness left and right and changing and rotating and to do kind of nice flow of enemies. So if I actually right now I'm not sure, I can try because it's been a while without testing AI. So maybe it's the moment to test a bit. The thing is, I believe I broke most of the levels, so I'm gonna go to CRETE levels, whatever they are, characters, levels. I'm gonna go for staging. Because if the only reason we use these floats is to condition and check a behavior task, we don't really need these floats in the blackboard. But the thing is, at some point when your AI becomes more complex, you will find that very useful. A float is nothing of memory compared with another kind of data. It's not an actor that you're saving on memories, it's just a float. So that float can be used later inside abilities. It can be used to do your own remaps, to do time warps of root motion. Can be used, like a lot of things. That's weird that you have that issue with the BBs. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen at all. That's very, very, very strange. Are you subclassing or something weird with behavior? I don't know. You even can subclass a blackboard. Shouldn't happen anything that you mentioned there. I don't know if I want to say this. Okay, I'm stupid. I wanted just to new level. Let's delete all this shit. Let's add BP dynamic. Yo. My sky. Let's add nav mesh. Let's make this a bit bigger. Let's the start. And let's add a couple of cremidis. Let's put them possess placing word. Let's put 3 of them. Let's put one of this one. Placing word, and let's put another one here. Placing word. I think, yeah, and then the interactive. This thing that sometimes doesn't work. I don't know why. I think I broke it. Save. I want to save this level. Inside CRETE, levels, staging, CRETE staging. It's gonna be my new Fuck off, I don't care about you. I'm saying too many bad words today. Behave. Okay, whatever, I'm gonna save that just in case. Oh, of course. CRETE game mode. Now it is true that again, the speed is not the best because I think again Streamlabs in the background is not normal, dude. It's fucking annoying. It's fucking annoying. It's the GPU. For some reason here I can't use the things. Maybe I should go to the island. Maybe because I have no DNA. Oh, that's weird. Oh shit. Also I see everything quite bright, I don't know why. Oh, I think looming is on. Yeah, let me just remove stupid things. Fucking annoying, man. No, it shouldn't have lumen because this has the post-process already. So I'm not sure why it's doing that shit. Yeah, it shouldn't be that. So I don't get it. Yeah, it shouldn't go that slow. That's really stupid. It's a stupid streaming stuff in the background. Because if I do this, boom, everything. I don't get it. Yeah, I think I broke something here as well. Yeah. Something here is broken as well. Oh, I mean, an actor is loaded because I can see how the tail moves. Huh. And then when I interact again, they appear. can do this with OBS, man. It's incredible. It's incredible. Yes, staging is the best, man. If only Streamlabs. I don't know why, dude. I don't know why. Maybe can Discord? Let me try that. And Skype. Oh, I have a Skype on. Oh, magic. Discord. Joder. Fucking Discord, dude. Still things they're loading. I don't know why everyone is fighting with Unreal. Okay. Okay, we see this in slow-mo. Yeah, it's because it's loading on memory. Every single time there is something new, it's loading that on memory. But this should be loaded already, so I don't know why it's loading this now. Okay, it's very weird. I hate it. Well, you can see the movement here a bit sideways, so they are not completely going straight to me. They try to surround me a bit, flank me, and they attack. Loading shit. But it's weird that it's loading this because it only happens when I'm streaming. That's the part I don't understand. I would like to fix it at some point, to be honest, because it's really annoying to stream and to have these issues. If I play again, it's gonna reload things. But you see now with Discord closed, everything goes quite different. I need to fix the interactables. I don't know what I did there, but they stopped working. I don't even get what is going on there. So if I shoot now. Yeah, every single time there is something new, he just...
Shit! This looks bad. Shit! Oh, this looks bad.
Okay, but it's working, more or less. You're just annoyed about when load something on memory right now, only on the Pi. One is compiled and the game is running nicely, but I don't know what is happening in the editor in Unreal. I think it's GPU is fighting or something. I'm not even sure what is going on. I wanted to do something with the AI actually, and I forgot what. Now there is immunity in roll a bit, but I don't remember what was my plan. What was my plan? What I wanted to do, man? It was something, oh yeah, I can do this very fast. AI... Death, it was ready with death or with combat. I think I wanted to initialize the AI faster. Yeah, maybe that's something to investigate. But I think it was not that, I think it was related with the behavior tree. Man, I forgot. I was like thinking, I can do this, let's do this. And I forgot. I'm fucking stupid. Yo, Oscar, what's up? I mean, sometimes playing is like, oh yeah, I want to do this. Oh, it goes slow again, motherfucker. Once you reach the memory, everything starts to have this. Which again, it's kind of stupid. It's kind of silly because I guess in 10-15 seconds everything goes back to normal, and it's something that is new and it's just in the Pi editor. It was not there before, and I'm not loading anything quite relevant in this level, to be honest. It should just work. And most likely if I go here to check stats, if I even can, my guess, let's see, I'm gonna check a stat game. I think it's GPU. This is not relevant, it's GPU. And what is gonna be? Stat GPU. Boom, shadow depths. Shadow depths. Incredible. Incredible. You see what I mean? It's like, it's a bug there. Of course. If I go to settings and I remove virtualized shadow maps, here it's gonna work better, but not in the game later. Of course it's beta. You don't need to promise that. Boom. Incredible. 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 Amazing. I don't know what to think. I'm gonna play with controller. Oh, I killed everyone. Where's... I thought it was another one. Anyway. I forgot what I wanted to do, but it's interesting how if I remove the virtual shadow maps, everything works faster. But yeah, you remove the cool shadows. Maybe I should try to compile the game with virtualized shadow maps one time, out of curiosity. Anyway, I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice one. See you soon. Bye bye.